Welcome to the Be Battle Ready podcast, Daily Battle Edition. I'm Anthony Campo, your host, and today's topic is stepping on the scale in your business. So sit back, have a little coffee, and enjoy today's rant. All right. Welcome back to this Wednesday morning on this Be Battle Ready podcast, Daily Battle Edition. And today, like I said in the intro, we're going to be talking about stepping on the scale on a daily basis in your business. Okay, so I'll give you some context of where this came from. A year ago, I'm going to step back a year ago, and this is a year ago, I moved to Utah, hired a nutrition coach. I don't know what moving to Utah meant, but a year ago I hired a nutrition coach, and I started tracking my macros and weighing in every day, and then doing a weekly check-in. And every day I would weigh in, record it inside MyFitnessPal, and then go from there. And this went on for about 6 months, and then I kind of got burnt out. And over the last 6 months, I stopped doing it. So I went from about 208, 209 last year down to about 188. I was proud of myself. I did well, everything else. And then since I stopped tracking, I got back up to 204. A little bit different configuration, really. Working out more consistently and all that prior to the year before. But needless enough, I ended up gaining more weight. So I finally just said, screw it. I've gone through the last 6 months of like going through tracking my macros and weighing in and then getting fucking frustrated and burnt out and da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay? But I finally said, you know what? I'm committed to moving forward and to the progress and the goals that I have. So one of those in my fitness and my body is to, drop body fat, get lean, stay healthy, stay fit, all that stuff. So I know I needed to make daily tracking inside my macros and weighing in a keystone habit of mine. Okay? So when I did this last year, there was ups and downs. So when I first started this last year, and just stick with me because I'm going to bring this back to what this has to do with your business and the habits, the keystone habits you need to put within your business. So there I would start off, and let's say I started off at 205, 208 last year, and then throughout the week I would drop 2 pounds, gain 3 pounds, back and forth. But over the course of 2-3 weeks, it was consistently down, and this is how it would play out. So I would start the week, you would just see the trend on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay? So this morning, it happened this week. 204, 202, 201, 202, and then today, 200. Okay? And as I stepped on that scale, it was a win. I was like, all right, awesome. Yeah, I'm seeing progress. And then once I did that, I realized it took me back to a practice, a tool, and a keystone habit that I implemented years ago in my business. And just as in my fitness, I got away from it. Okay? And this is the keystone habit of tracking daily numbers. Okay? So, a number of years ago, a coach gave to me a spreadsheet. He's like, I want you to track your daily numbers every day. All these categories. Okay? And your daily numbers are very important. And what we experienced in that is an understanding of how that builds into your business a habit, right? And that habit turns into progress. And one of the things that it does, it gets you present inside your business. Funny. This idea of presence, right? We look at our business and we look at our physical presence, our being presence, and we see this in the sense of not being distracted, right? So, but how do you really do that within your business? And I want you to consider doing that within your business is taking daily matrix inside your business. Okay, so how did I do this? What did I do? I tracked my gross. I tracked the income detail that we had. And on this sheet, I had our month-end goals, right? And our daily goals. What we needed to average on a daily basis. And this can apply to a number of different areas of your business. You should track income, expenses, gross profit, cost of goods sold, all this stuff, all these categories. But it's more than just financial. Okay? So how much, what are the ones I just recently got back to, and this is a habit I didn't do for a long time, is my, right, I'm spending ads. What did I spend today? How much did that spend reach? What results did I get? How many clicks did I get off of that? How many applications did I get? And how many sessions did I book? And how many clients did I enroll? And this in itself, these are the results-based matrix. But there's some keystone habits that you can measure on a daily basis inside your marketing, where you actually are actively, as the entrepreneur, actively managing your business through your numbers, through your activity. Let's say through your activity and measuring it through your numbers and giving yourself a score on a daily basis. And this can happen inside your marketing, your sales, your fulfillment, and inside your staff development. Because it's what you do on a daily basis. And I looked at it, and let me give you an example. So one of the daily, going back, that same coach said, hey, what you need to do is go hand out 3 cards a day. And me being the person says, fuck you, I'm going to do 5. And fuck you, I'm going to have my staff do 3 each. And that created so much forward progress. It was ridiculous. From that point, the trajectory of over the next year, 2 years was phenomenal. So, and my thing was I'm putting energy into the system. Okay? And, if you've listened to the Slide Edge compound effect, the Slide Edge talks about the flywheel concept, right? Is that the more those small little daily things you do on a daily basis, the faster that thing spins. So, do the numbers, measuring the numbers, actually produce the results? No, you produce the results. You make the change. This is why I keep telling you that you have everything you need to get going today. Today. No matter what it is, no matter the obstacle. And you might not win the war today, but if you go to a battle and you put that energy into your marketing, into your sales, into your fulfillment, into your leadership and staff development. No matter how small, you start spinning that flywheel. And that flywheel begins to spin and spin and spin and spin. You know what happens to you though? Your capacity to do more and to be more expands. And then there's going to be a point at which you've generated enough momentum. Guess what's going to happen? Right? You might be alone. Like, you know, right now it's myself and a VA, part-time VA, right? Which is not really a follower, but you know, it's like they're just assisting. Okay? So pretty much my leadership has to do with creating systems and keeping that VA on task, right? But that's not the extent at which my leadership will rise. Because at one point, there's going to be a point at which, and I've experienced that. I'm not telling you this from theory. Because I might not have built a gym that did $10 million, $1 million, whatever. But we had a really good number of people moving with us. Because there was a point in which it just started to pick up. And more, and more, and more. People jumped on board. So, don't neglect leadership because you don't have a team right now. There's a great video out there that of this crazy guy dancing at a concert by himself, all crazy, right? Doing his own moves, right? Dancing to his own tune, right? And he's out there all by himself for a good amount of time, and then one person joins him. And once you get that one person, guess what happens? Boom. More come. And more come. And more come. So, we went from measuring your numbers to your movement. But to have a movement, consistently you need to produce actions. And the numbers are there they're not going to help you grow. What they're going to tell you is good job or you need to do better at the end of the day. That's it. Just like when I track my macros. You know? Oh, you went a little over today. Oh, you did it for the whole week. You need to course correct on that. Something's not working. So, and just like when I worked with my coach, you know, there was, hey, where are you at with your weights? All right, weights good, awesome. You know, like and then there was a daily, biofeedback scores. Good. Those are on track. We're going to keep going. We're going to make adjustments. You're going. Back to that. Oh, you're feeling tired, feeling dragged out, feeling sore. Okay, we need to make adjustments. You can't just hope. And I'll be the first to admit, even the last 4 or 6 months, I didn't start off like this, and it's not to the level that it could be. But you know what? Over the last few weeks, I went back to stuff that's just worked. And it's going to compound upon it. Because the better pulse to transparency you can see getting in touch with your business through your numbers. And this apply to your staff. Like, if you can transparently see, okay, this guy's performing or not performing. Or if they're doing the work, it's not hitting a result, then you need to look at the work and make those adjustments. So that's it for today. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you listening to my rants. And I'll see you back next time with the next thing that comes off the top of my head, man. You know what? Remember, you have everything you need to get started today and to make that forward progress. And then once you take that first step, you can take that next step. But you can't take the second step without taking the first step. So, I'll see you back here next time. Talk to you soon.